What's up, everybody? Sir Spookfest here. Got another story for you. Happy Friday the 13th. Yeah. Um, got some ideas for places to go, but I have to look up this one. I think it's about an hour away. This one's in Williamsburg, and it's called The Ghost of Sarah Henry. Patrick Henry married his childhood sweetheart at 16 years old, Sarah Shelton. In 1754, her family home 1755, their first child, Martha, was born during their marriage. They had five more children: John, 1757, William, 1763, Anne, 1767, Elizabeth, 1769, Edward was 1771. In 1771, Henry bought the 10,000-acre Scotchtown plantation for $18,000. That's a lot of land for $18,000. The family lived on Scotchtown from 1771 to 1778. After the birth of their last child, Sarah's mental health began to decline. The exact cause of this is unknown. At the time, mental illness was associated with evil, demons, and possession. They often kept this secret. Mentally ill individuals could be institutional. I can't say that word. Institutional. I can't say it. Are confined to their home. The only mental health hospital in the area was located in Williamsburg, Virginia. But because of the barbaric treatment of the mental patients, Henry decided to keep Sarah at the home. Sarah had to be restrained in a straitjacket type dress each day to prevent herself from causing herself harm. She was confined to 2 rooms in the basement. Sarah was looked after by Henry and their house staff. Sarah died in 1775 and was laid to rest in an unmarked grave in Scotchtown Plantation. Nobody knows exactly where this grave is on this plantation, and the mansion's still there and all set up, and it's really, I've looked at some of the pictures. Pretty cool place. It looks really cool. I want to go to this. After teaching himself law, Patrick Henry went to Williamsburg to be examined, and Henry was admitted the bar and received a professional license to practice law. History was made on March 23rd, 1775, when Patrick gave his speech in which declared, "Give me liberty or give me death." Henry is well known as an American patriot who helped birth the nation. After the adoption of the Constitution in 1776, Patrick Henry was elected to the first governor of Virginia. Henry sold Scotchtown in 1777. He was elected governor for a second time and moved to the governor's mansion in Virginia in Williamsburg. He was reelected again in 1784, 85. So he was governor for 5 terms. In 1958, the plantation was bought by the Association of Preservation by Virginia Antiquities and was completely restored. After this, people who have gone past the house have seen lit candles in the window when the house was locked and dark. Some have reported seeing images of a person holding a candle, and a woman in a long white gown has said to appear to visitors inside the building and outside walking the grounds. People have also reported seeing a woman in a long white dress coming out of the basement doors at the back of the home. That's another woman in white. There's a woman in white at the Point Comfort Lighthouse near me at Fort Monroe, and then there's a whole nother woman in white at the Crawford Road, which me and my wife went to. A story, she jumped off the Crawford Road bridge and ended it, and you can still see a woman in white walking around there, or she was chased off the bridge. There's a bunch of stories of women in white. Small items and furniture have appeared to move by guests walking through the home. Objects moving by themselves when in the home, even when the home is locked up. Especially the cradle that belonged to Henry's family Motion detectors and security alarms have been known to go off by themselves when no one is in the house. Doors will also open and close by themselves when no one is around. Some have heard a woman screaming. Footsteps have been heard in the attic and on the stairs. Some visitors have reported feeling an invisible presence. And paint will not stay on the walls of Sarah's basement rooms. It keeps peeling off, and the eyes of the painting of Joseph Shelton seem to follow people as they move around the room. That's an interesting one. And this is probably only like an hour away from me in Old Plantation. But I hope you guys enjoy these kind of stories. I'll be back with more. Maybe the next one I do, I'll go back to Fort Monroe, or there is a graveyard I want to get back to and do an investigation. Yeah, have a good one, you guys. Happy Friday the 13th. Make sure you get your woman some chocolates for tomorrow. Peace out.